The pursuit of the next Manchester United striker continues, and a lot of buzz and a lot of noise have been around just three players: Ollie Watkins, Benjamin Sesko, and Nicolas Jackson. Join me as I analyze these three players and why they are the perfect player for Manchester United. What they are going to change, how they are going to transform Manchester United, and what the players have to do to become Manchester United player. Join me. First of all, let's talk about Nicolas Jackson. This is quite an unpopular player for all Manchester United fans. I guess there was a protest when they said, oh, we don't want him, we don't want this, but he is not as bad as you thought he is. First of all, let's talk about statistically what Jackson will bring into Manchester United. 2024-2025 season, Jackson played a total of 30 appearances, league appearances in Chelsea, and he scored 10 goals without penalty. Which of Manchester United striker scored 10 goals? Really, you get it? But it's not only about the goals. He also making a bit of assists. That's 6 goals. When you complete the Premier League and the assists, that's about 16 goals contribution in a season. It's not that bad. But the beautiful thing about him is that he has the average shot of 35 shots. Yes, the problem with Jackson right now is that his consistency is terrible. There are goals that you expect Jackson to score. He will not even score. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he do it. But when you talk about work rate, when you talk about how to bring team together, how to start up a counter-attack, how to do double play, Jackson is your guy. But I will not use that to judge this in this video. We go to the next player, Ollie Watkins. Now, Ollie Watkins, number one thing that Ollie Watkins also have is that both him and Jackson have Premiership experience, and that is it, because the coach said any player they're going to bring into Manchester United, they are prioritizing Premiership players, and Ollie Watkins fit into that perfectly. Yet he's a little bit older than Jackson at the age of 29. So a lot of Manchester United fans will say, oh, this should be a stopgap player for the next striker. But bringing Ollie Watkins in, and there's Oilon, there is a bit of experience, then Oilon can learn one or two things from Ollie Watkins due to the time that he's going to finish. Ollie Watkins scored 16 goals and 8 assists. Out of that goals, 2 of them is penalty. 2 penalty. For a striker that have an underwhelming period at Aston Villa, that is a real deal. So 16 goals, and I'm telling you, his work rate is perfect. His work rate is awesome, I'm telling you. And all these goals is just Premiership alone. Same to Jackson too. The goals is awesome and the goals are perfect. And this one thing I like about Jackson and Ollie Watkins also is that their work rate, they make your team better. They make your midfielder and your wingers look good. You understand? Make them look good. Now, the last player that I'm going to just talk about real quick is Benjamin Sesko. Now, he doesn't have a Premiership experience. He doesn't have the finesse that Jackson and Ollie Watkins has in charge of physicality. He doesn't have that due to the fact that he's playing in German Bundesliga. But he's not that bad as a player. 13 goals and 8 assists. Guys, that is amazing. 13 goals and 8 assists. And he had 4 goals in Champions League. Really, if you are saying, oh, because he's from German Bundesliga, he will not perform, he will not do this. Guys, I'm telling you, this guy can actually do well in Manchester United attack. He has this non-penalty goal. And these goals, there is no penalty. Just like Jackson, there's no penalty. And very good on the dribbling. The only thing I see about him is that you need him to be more clinical, though he's better clinically than Jackson. But coming to Premiership, the pressure, the noise around Old Trafford, I don't think he is going to do anything right. So what do you think these players are going to bring to Manchester United? 3 of them will give you a good order play. I only need a striker that can do good order play. 3 of them can give you that. And that is amazing. Both Sesko, Ollie Watkins and Jackson, Nicolas Jackson, can give you that same amount of hold up play. But we now take to the next level because last season, there's something I noticed about Manchester United is that we have a lot of corners and the only player we see coming up to this corner is maybe Casemiro and maybe, what's the other name? What's his name? Maguire. Maguire also do that too, but when you look at it vividly, Sesko will give you that. Ollie Watkins can give you that. Jackson is a bit better, but Sesko will give you that. But if you are looking at only Crossard and Nord alone, that will not give you the real deal, really. But for me, let me now tell you what you need to know about these three guys. I've told you about how these guys can actually give you good order play. Who is better? Sesko is better in terms of area ball, Nord, crossing and Nord. Yeah. The next one is scoring ability. Clinical scoring ability. I will give it to Watkins. Watkins' scoring ability is superb. I'm telling you guys, you may not have been watching him that much in Aston Villa, but I'm telling you, the positioning, the way he gets himself into the box and his scoring mentality is far above Jackson and above Sesko too. Sesko comes second with him, really, but Jackson is no good area. That guy, with empty post sometimes, I don't know, maybe village people is wearing the guy. I don't know. He will not see score, but it's not that bad either. But I will give it to Ollie Watkins. Now, the next one is how he do link up play. Now, hold up play is different from link up. Hold up is your player, your keeper, throw the ball directly to you. You hold on to the ball and push away a lot of defense. You hold the ball so that your wingers or your attackers can go into. But now link up play. Link up play is that your team is in transition and your ability to link to the next player in quick transition. Who am I giving that to? I'm going to give it to Ollie Watkins again. Ollie Watkins and Jackson also is good with that too because a lot of Chelsea goals start with Jackson link up plays too most of the time. So I'm going to give it to Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins have that, even though Sesko also have link up play. But coming to the ability, the percentage, Ollie Watkins is also that. Now let's talk about successful take-ons. Now, successful take-ons, I give it to Benjamin Sesko. Sesko take-ons are amazing. His rating for successful take-on is superb. I'm telling you, if you are looking for a striker that will just dribble pass and score or dribble two or one player, Sesko is good at that. Yes, he's coming from Leipzig and all this thing, but he's good at that. But is that what Amorim needs? No, Amorim did not need that. What Amorim needs is two things: hold up play, link up play, score goals. That's the three things he needs. Whether SG or not penalty goal, he doesn't care. What he cares is hold up play, link up play, and what? Assist. Just make sure that you are doing the best. And that's what the coach wants. So with these few points I've said down, which player filled the bill? Now, when you are talking about the bills, Sesko is coming for around 70 million euros or 80 million euros. Now, we are seeing Jackson, Chelsea put a ridiculous amount of 60 to 80 million pounds. Now, Ollie Watkins is at the range of 30 to 50 million pounds. Let's check it vividly. And Manchester United are going to be paying instrumentally. So what do I think? I think Manchester United should go hard on Ollie Watkins. My opinion. Why? Because it can give us 2 or 3 seasons why we can get in young players to learn the trade with him. Now, there's a possibility that we can do a swap deal with Garnacho and they give us money with Garnacho. Who knows? So, that's a viable option for us. But if we are looking for young process, believe in the process, this is so unpopular. I will say, let's go for Jackson. I know Amorim to have loved to build players up. I don't know why Rasmus Højlund when is so different. It's so different. But if Jackson comes to Manchester United, all you need to work on is his finishing. I know a lot of people are going to throw me stone, but all you need to work on is his finishing. I'm telling you. Because that guy is a beast, he's a workaholic. I know Benjamin Sesko will give you that, but he's a World colleague. He's young and he's ready to play football. But the price tag is then too much. And Manchester United fans may end up shooting me for this, but I don't care. But if you are looking for a player that will adapt and give you 2-5 seasons, Benjamin Sesko is your real deal. But when you have Shidobi, you have Rasmus Højlund that is clearly saying that he wants to fight for shirts. I think Ollie Watkins will be a good fit. Let them do it together and they're going to do well. I know I meant to say a lot of things about this, but I don't want this video to be too long. But what do you think about this? Do you want Ollie Watkins? Do you want Jackson? Or do you want Sesko? Or do you even want someone that is not part of this? But these are the three main guys that Manchester United are looking at to right now. If you have any other opinion and you think you have a better player that you can talk about in this, put it on the comment section. If you like this video, this is my first time, like it, enjoy it, and whatever thing you need to change it. Till we meet again, I'm your main man coming. Bye-bye.